PTSD, trauma, this is a trigger. And of course, there's an emotional response. If you're watching this, you probably are very well aware of that. And on YouTube, I hear a lot of videos, people talking about how trauma, PTSD, how it changes the brain, how you need to give yourself grace, and how to manage those emotions. But what if, rather than managing those emotions, what if we just cut the connection between the two? Or even better, what if we just remove the entire wire so that the trigger was just a sound, a memory, but it didn't actually trigger any negative emotion? Can we do that? We can. Can we do it fast or faster than traditional type therapies? We can. You're probably aware that there are many kind of therapies. There's talk therapy, probably the most popular, where you're talking about your problems, your challenges, what happened in the past, the hurtful memories. And it can happen, it can help over a period of time. There's other faster methods like the EMDR, my current favorite, even faster than EMDR, permanent, requires much less time, PRTR, with the added benefit of not just getting rid of the trigger, but by remapping it. Pain resolving trigger remapping. Okay, what are you talking about, Jeff? This represents the negative trigger. This represents a positive trigger. Wait, positive trigger? Aren't we talking about PTSD? Yes. But in this method, PRTR, we're going to go first and we're going to relight up or amplify some type of a positive trigger. So maybe you think of an old song, or maybe you remember something that happened. Maybe it was receiving an award. Maybe it was reaching a goal. Maybe it was getting married. Maybe it was getting divorced. But there was something that happened, I'm joking there, but something that happened positive to you that you remember, and it's a positive feeling. So first we want to light that up, and then we want to amp it up so it puts a smile on your face as quick as the negative one does. Then after we want to go and we want to cut this connection. And there are different ways to do it. The method I'm referring to today, PRTR, is a blending of the hypnosis and the NLPs and the EMDRs, or the bi-hemispheric stimulation. And then once we disconnect that, here's the magic. We then take the old trigger that no longer triggers negative, and we wire that trigger over to a happy. So what would have triggered hurt, sadness, we trigger happy.